What's going on, everybody? I'm your average gamer. As always, I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I have a very special video for you guys today. It's not just your regular Overwatch 2 videos. Since I play on console, I tend to only get console lobbies, but I ended up playing with my PC brother. No, he's not an actual computer, but he plays on PC, and we got into some PC lobbies. So I am playing on console in PC lobbies with 0 aim assist because in cross-platform there is no aim assist. Now, in my last couple of videos, I've been kind of ranting about how I think it's stupid that there's no aim assist in cross-platform and that we should always kind of bridge the gap to have a way bigger and better community. At the same time, I'm not really too worried about that all because after Call of Duty and all these hacker accusations and all that, throughout all those years of Call of Duty, I've had pretty much up to here. I know you guys can't see it, but my hand's up pretty high. It's always a breath of fresh air to never ever have to worry about hackers, and that's what you get when you play with console players because, again, we are not allowed to hack. Yes, we can jailbreak our stuff, but at the expense of potentially putting a virus on our PlayStation or our console or Xbox that we can never ever ever fix. The reason I'm actually making this video is because out of all these gameplays, I did pretty well, and you'll see that especially at the end of the video where I dropped like a 30 kill game, and I don't even play tank. You know, the fact that I'm actually able to perform this well in PC lobbies on console, again, I have no aim assist. For all the complaining that goes on about aim assist, that's the only thing that we have, quote unquote, that gives us an advantage. As somebody that played on PC a lot growing up, I understand how hard and complicated it can be, but at the same time, as soon as you got it, you're gonna be pretty good, you're gonna be fine. It's the same with controller. If you think that everybody in the world is gonna pick up the controller and play all the same games that I am and do just as well, you guys are mad weird. I mean, it's vice versa though. I'm not trying to be a hypocrite because all these insane PC gamers, I'll never be able to hit the shots you do and all the stuff that you do on the PC, but you gotta give credit where credit's due. Okay, the fact that I'm able to kind of play decent against, I don't know, just random people, I'm not even gonna say they're average. I don't have the experience in this game to really say anything, right? But at the same time, I have knowledge and experience in so many other different video games that I can kind of piece it together. When it comes to the gameplay of this video, I understand that it might look like that I'm everywhere. You guys have to understand, like, this is the first time I'm really playing with no aim assist, and it's tough, it's pretty hard. Having these characters really close to you and they're going like through you, around you, left, right, and you have to kind of keep up with an analog stick on this game, it can be pretty hard. I wanted to lower my sensitivity, but at the same time I didn't want to change what I was used to. I didn't want to get on the next day and be like, oh my god, why is this so fast? Because that's something I've been struggling with a lot lately, where I'm still trying to fine-tune my sensitivity to where it's perfect, where I feel as if my shot on the lower sensitivities are a lot crispier, but I like playing on a higher sensitivity because I feel like when I'm locked in, I can't miss and I'm making big plays, and that's how I've always been. I'm very what's it called? Superstitious, pretty much. So it's like, if I hit a clip on a low sensitivity, I'll never forget about it, and then I'll hit a clip on a high sensitivity, and then it's like, I try to compare the two, but you can't, you know? It's all based off of your playstyle. Speaking of playstyle, I, again, never ever play tank. I'm always a damage character where I usually play either Ashe or Soldier or pretty much anyone else, you know, but those are my main characters. So for me to be gold 4 with specifically Ashe, I'm very proud of. And again, I never really played the game, so every time I get on, it's always a learning experience and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm enjoying this game. I'm having a great time, and being forced to kind of play a different role is not as bad as it seems, you know, because if both my friends are playing damage characters, they want to play damage characters. I've never played a tank, and it gives you a better understanding about the game. You get a better idea of how they work and stuff like that. And another thing I realized is I'm not a bad tank. You know, I'm not a bad player. I'm not a terrible player. I'm not, again, the greatest. I'm not no pro player. I still have so much to learn. I barely started a week ago playing this game, but the fact that I can make so many big plays, which is what you'll see kind of throughout this video, you know, makes me kind of happy. And at the same time, which is like the cherry on top of it all, these are in PC lobbies, you know, so there's like absolutely no excuse this time where I'm playing with my brother who is very good at this game. We're queuing so many different games. We had some really sweaty games and some really easy games. It's just like console, you know. If you guys think that console players aren't gamers, you guys are extremely wrong. Okay, there's so many console gamers in these lobbies I'll be getting in that are amazing. Okay, super good, and it's like a realization, like, dang, like this isn't just a mouse and key game. Like, you can definitely play this competitively on controller as well. If you've made it this far into the video, be sure to hit that like button and comment down below what your favorite role is, whether it's tank, support, or damage. Mine, by far, I've talked about this in another video, is Ashe. Again, I don't think that she's super great as a character. I'll always think that Soldier is one of the best damage characters. I just think he's so versatile. He can help the team, he can help himself, he can really kind of do it all. And as soon as you get rid of the tank and you have his ultimate ability up, it is a feeding frenzy. One character that I thought I was actually really going to like would have been Reaper, but there's just not much to him. You know, you basically teleport above or behind, you get a couple shots off if you can, try to get a pick, and then you just turn invulnerable and you just, float away. But that is exactly the whole reason I like Ashe. It's a whole different type of playstyle. Ashe is a more medium, long-range fighter. Yeah, you can get close, but for example, you don't want to get close to Reaper with Ashe. But Ashe has that knockback. Bob can throw people up in the air. There's like some trick shots you can do. You can hit some really nice shots, whereas Reaper's just, again, you're just shooting shotguns, floating away. And sometimes being healed if you need to.
Used to. Okay.
One thing I actually noticed too is I got so many plays of the game playing as a tank. But what's super ironic is I feel like when I play damage characters that I do a little bit more. I do way more damage. I get better picks. And I still get like doubles and triple kills, and I'll get aces and stuff. But it takes a little bit longer, within a span of 30 seconds to a minute, it takes me to maybe wipe out a team. Of course, not by myself by any means. But as soon as I started playing the tank, I got 5 or 6 triple kills in one game. That's never ever happened to me. I got 4 or 5 quads in the 3 hours that I was playing with my brother. Again, never even had gotten a quad kill before. I've gotten like a quad feed and again an ace, but I don't know. It's just weird to me that the fact that, to me, the tanks are just too easy. They're too good. Now again, I feel like I'm talking out of my ass because I don't have the experience to talk about the game like this competitively. But based off of I don't know, an average perspective, going from somebody with 200 HP where you have to hit every shot and then a tank smacking you in 2-3 hits and you're dead, to playing as the tank and doing that same thing is just different. For example, when I'm playing Ashe, I have to hit like 14 shots to kill any single tank, unless I'm getting blue buffed by Mercy or whatever. But I don't know. It's a weird thing, especially since I played Smite. I didn't really play it like that, but again, I still dabbled in it to have some experience in it. And the tanks in that game were more like the sponges. They could still take out the smaller opponents. But they were the people initiating the fights, kind of like in this too as well. But again, in this game, a tank can take out any squishy, no problem. Of course, depending on the character and all that, blah blah blah. But like the way Smite was, you had to hit every single attack, you had to hit every character, and you had to do all that to at least potentially get rid of one of the squishies in this game. Look at Ashe, look, gone. And I just charged in there. I didn't even care. And same with Zenyatta. As soon as you see somebody like Zenyatta and Ashe, and they're by themselves, it's a GG. There's nothing you can do. I really enjoy just playing video games, which again, I just brought up Smite, which I feel like a lot of people might know what it is. I didn't get too much into it, but it's still something that I played. It's not like I woke up every single day wanting to get on the game. Overwatch 2 is an opposite example though, where I do feel that way, where I have no problem playing this for a couple hours a day and experimenting and, practicing my shot and doing all those things. Because to me, it's fun. Not saying Smite wasn't fun, it was just, I don't know, it was just different. I like that type of stuff. I like mythology. I like Greek gods, I like Norse gods, I like everything. Again, I post a lot of God of War, so that's where that stems from. But I'm a huge nerd. I have no problem in admitting it. It took me a while to kind of accept this role of who I am. But man, I like it all. I like the MCU, I like comics, I like Spider-Man. I understand he's a part of the MCU, but that to me, I am a huge Spider-Man fan, always has and always will be. Just grew up that way, playing the Spider-Man 2 games, right, on PlayStation 2. Even Spider-Man 1, where you have to fight the Green Goblin and stuff. Man, bringing it way back, and here I am playing the Insomniac Spider-Man game. What an amazing game, by the way. For anyone that's never played that Spider-Man game, okay, please, I'm begging you, play the game. It is amazing, amazing, amazing. If you're not a huge fan of Marvel, and you like DC, play the Batman Arkham games. I can offer a game for anybody, I promise. I've played so many games. I have over 150 games in my library. That's not like a flex or nothing. It's just more of a realization of like, hey man, I'll play anything and everything. I've played Dragon Age. I doubt half of you even know what Dragon Age is, but again, just trying to get you guys inside my brain. Anyway, that's going to do it for my video. I know this video was kind of all over the place. That's kind of how all my videos are. I try to have a focal point, but then my mind just wanders and I get a little too distracted. The whole point of this video was to kind of show you that controller players can still play with PC players even without aim assist. And now we don't even have to listen to you guys complain about it the entire time. All jokes aside, I had a great time playing this game. If you do enjoy this game or the gameplay, be sure to hit that like button. As always, I love y'all, and I hope you guys stay smooth. Peace.